It's snack time with Chef Brian. Welcome to Snack Time with Chef Brian. I am Chef Brian, and you probably thought I forgot about the Thanksgiving meal where maybe you got some vegetarians. So here's my suggestion for that. Today I'm going to do a stuffed tilapia, but you can use flounder, red snapper, grouper, whatever you have. And here's what we want to do. Your regular stuffing that you would get at the store that you would use for your turkey, save some, okay? And to that, what I want to do is I want to add some diced up baby shrimp, okay? Put that in there. And then to that, we want to add about a teaspoon of Old Bay seasoning, okay? Now, to that, what we're going to do is take some regular clam juice. All right, now you can find this at your store, very easy to find. We're going to use about a quarter of a cup to get our stuffing nice and moist. And then you can get this little lemon juice, fresh lemon juice in the bottle. I find it very convenient. You don't waste a lot of lemons. And just do a squeeze of that in there like so. All right, now we're going to mix this up and get all of our stuffing nice and mixed up here. You can't really see what I'm doing here, but there you go. All right, and now before we start to stuff our fish, we're going to season it with a little bit of salt and pepper, lemon pepper, and Old Bay, okay? And we get that nice and seasoned like so. Now we're going to take our stuffing and we're going to place it right down in the middle of our fish, okay, like so. Very nice. Alright, and then we're going to bake this about 350 degrees for about 12 minutes. And when we come back, I'm going to show you how we finish up a delightful pan sauce, and this is going to be a great alternative for someone that doesn't particularly like to eat turkey. Okay, out of the oven after about 12 minutes, and you can see how nice and brown the stuffing got with this nice shrimp in there. Boy, if you could smell this, it's unbelievable. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take this off and plate this, and then we're going to start to make our sauce. And what the sauce we're going to make today is going to be a sage butter sauce, or in a French term it would be called a beurre blanc. And with a beurre blanc, the key is to usually have some acidity. And today we're not going to use wine. We're going to use actually some lemon juice. Sometimes if you see beurre blanc recipes, they have vinegar, but today we're going to use some lemon juice. So in the pan, now one of the things I want to mention to you that I did not mention, and I apologize before we went to the oven, is I did add another quarter cup of clam juice before we went to baking. And what it's done, it's reduced down just a little bit, but you can see there's some liquid there, and that's what's going to start our sauce. And you still have some stuffing pieces here. Perfect. That's the bread is also going to help thicken this sauce. So let's go ahead and add some lemon juice. About a tablespoon is going to be our acid. What we're going to do here is add a little bit more of Old Bay seasoning, just a pinch, and I also want to add a little bit of nutmeg. Okay, this is going to kind of stay with the holiday Thanksgiving theme. It's going to add great flavor. And then about 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. And I do recommend heavy cream in this case, not half and half. But if you have to use half and half, that's fine. It works out great. And what we want to do is we want to go ahead and just get this on high heat and start the reduction process. And this will only take probably about 3-4 minutes. And you're going to have just this great sauce. Now this smells incredible already. Now once it starts to reduce down, as you can see here around the edges, let's go ahead and add our sage. Again, we're making a sage butter sauce with a little bit of nutmeg to that. And now It's reduced down to about halfway, and now it's time to add our butter. Now what you want to add is softened butter. Okay, so you want to take this out of your fridge beforehand and get it soft, and I've got about a tablespoon. Okay, now once the butter starts to come down, you want to actually turn your heat off, because the butter is actually going to act as the thickening agent right at the last minute. So right when it comes down, the butter is completely almost melted now. Just a little bit longer, and we'll turn the heat off, and then we'll put this, pour it over our plate. And you just want to taste for seasonings. I tasted a little earlier. A little bit of salt and pepper at the end is fine. I always use unsalted butter because you don't want that to mess up the flavor of the sauce. So there you have it. So now we got our sauce. We're getting ready to take it to the plate, and let me show you just how amazing this looks. And this is for the alternative to a nice turkey dinner. If you've got people over there that say, I'm not a big turkey fan, let's pour the sauce right on top like that. Look at that. Unbelievable. There you have it. We've got a stuffed tilapia. You can use flounder, red snapper. We stuffed it with shrimp. We used regular store-bought stuffing. We stuffed it with shrimp, a little bit Old Bay seasoning. We put that with clam juice. We put the extra clam juice into the pan. We put that in the oven for about 10 or 12 minutes. Got some nice vegetables on the side. We finished it off with a sage and nutmeg beurre blanc or butter sauce. Boy, makes me want to run away from turkey myself. Enjoy. And as always, eat well, people.